please give Haley Dyer, our writer, actor, producer, wear all hats a hand, as well as Josh and Joby, who are our fantastic actors who will be on stage tonight. Just a little give a shout out and a big thank you to our production team. Without them behind the scenes, we couldn't get it done. I appreciate all of y'all. Big legs. This show is not a long experience. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes, but it is impactful. It is going to, I hope you receive it and are able to process it. Please react, right? We want to give ourselves permission in this show to be reactive. If something feels right, let those finger snaps go, react, right? We want to create an experience that's different from what we have seen as a theater. We want to make sure that you feel at home in this production and when you are seeing it. Afterwards, we'll have a 15-minute Q&A, a little talk back, so you can ask us questions, things that are lingering, and help us process what we see on the stage together. Okay, again, thank you so much for being with us, and this is I Am Home. And a big shout out to the South Dallas Cultural Center. They originally helped produce this piece. Thank you for allowing us to be here in community. Thank you for this wonderful, beautiful space that we are all in together. All right.
So, I had this home once, and it was the type of home that you live in thinking, I'll decorate it how I want to when I get to the next phase of my life. You know, I said to myself, I won't be living here forever. But then I started thinking, like really thinking, you know, what if, man? What if I never make it to that point? Is this really how I want to be living when I die? Settling. No.
You know, the messed up thing about life, it takes all your grit. It takes every ounce of what you love. You know, I was creative once, and I was happy. And, you know, this isn't really how I imagined things. Hold on. Hello? Hey. Yeah, of course. Let me just grab your file. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, no, it took a second, but yeah, we got here. So I've been prescribing her the same medication for about 3 years now. No, honestly, Tom, I really don't think it's a good idea for you to add more to her dosage. There has to be another option. Okay, look, I'll think about it, all right? So I'm a psychiatrist. And I have been for about 5 years now. It's great. But, you know, as I said, I used to be creative, and I was focused and passionate, and I was happy with who I was. And I don't really know what happened, but I don't really feel that part of me anymore. When I was in college, I kind of got scared to go after a career pursuing my art. And the messed up things was that those fears, man, they weren't even mine. It was like everyone around me had these opinions. And this is what happens when you listen to what everybody else had to say. You know, they would say, like, Lisa, how are you gonna make a living? And then they would say, like, what are you gonna do in the meantime? And then, like, this was the kicker, man. They would say, honey, why don't you just go and get a real job? So I did. And then a few years back, my whole firm required that we go back and get our psychiatric degree so that we could treat people dealing with depression and anxiety with medication. And I never really thought, like, what if that was gonna end up being me? And don't get me wrong, I love helping people, honestly, I really do. It's just, you know, I would be lying to you if I wasn't honest, and if I didn't say that the guilt of not following my dreams is beginning to settle in, and I know that I was meant for something more than this. I was meant for something just a little bit more creative than this, because God's a designer that designed us to create. And, well, just don't be like me, okay? Don't be like me, storing up all of your gifts for a dark art room that you barely ever use. Please, just use it, okay? I mean, I prayed for this. To live in a loft in my favorite city, and I'm not even creating anymore.
Do you struggle creatively? Do you fall asleep at night unimpressed with your artistic contribution? Worried that when it's all said and done, no one will have ever actually known you?
That's over with. You know, Ron, Nora's the prettiest girl I've ever known. She's just as beautiful as beautiful. And you think that's all that matters?
Well, I'm of you. I too have dug through mud in search of what was. These dreams that mimic the scenes I have seen in a tangible truth. Creatively, the adverb I would associate was afraid for me, fearing that he who creates will lose love for me soon. Well, welcome all, and please share a seat near my seesaw section. This constant up and down can't mimic God's gravitational pull, pull toward like the title. This episode of our show is entitled The Identity Crisis and the Confidence You Can't Consume. When you see the red light blink, its words are permanent. Success is not secured through the allure of the item that is. Success is an address. Its stop sign is a suggestion at best that whatever left turn, right, or wrong is relative. Often we get lost within this idea of a criteria. Art, imitating life until this blank sheet mimics the mind reader. Am I as perfect as the definition of purpose when it was first described, or will I die fishing it out of the mind of people? This is where identity turns from a person to place, readjusting this furniture till it resembles this look on my face. Happiness is held here. The feeling of being of reason is felt here, and discipline is built by each brick laid. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached what looks like perfection within this undisclosed section where darkness and light embrace, still questioning the answer questions, assuming creative misconception like God. Are you sure I'm the one that you wanted to make?
You know, not only does everyone have opinions, but they also like need you all of the time. Hello. What? Where are you? Okay, look, just stay right there. I'm on my way. Yeah, don't move, okay? Jeez.
This is not something I can fix on my own. This is not something I can fix on my own. Someone tell the people the answer was well known. The day before he shaped you out the clay, you were called. Before the clay dried, you were alive and absolved. This is not something I can fix on my own. A traveling man, your answer was back home. The day before he shaped you out the clay, you were called. But before that clay dried, you were described to a fault. Because this is not something I can fix on my own. I'm asking you, I said, please can someone please tell the people that the answer is well known. You've been given every permission to seize the moment. You were made out of the dust of the new dust component. If it took 2 eyes to find God, then approve my blood. But if destiny's the two-handed object, hold it. See, you've been given every permission to seize your life. You were made out of the dust that the old dust described. If you found God within your sky, take a moment. But if you're still unaware of who you are, ask, who am I? Because this is not something you can fix on your own. Please, someone tell the people the answer is well known. I said, before you were molded out the clay, you were called. And before that clay dried, you were described. You were called.
Hello. Hey, Mom. Oh, I'm so sorry, I totally forgot. Carrie called me last night and she said that she needed help again, and I told her I can't keep helping her every time she gets into trouble. I had to sleep on her couch last night, Mom, and I'm supposed to go to work. I'm tired. No, I'm okay. Kind of. Yeah. No, Mom, the job is fine. No. Look, Mom, I can't do this right now, okay? Look, I know how proud you are of me, and I know how happy you are that I've made this, life for myself, but honestly, Mom, something's missing. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it. And if I don't do something about it, no. Oh, Mom, look, I just need some time by myself, okay? And, I'll call you when I can. I don't know when, Mom. I gotta go, okay? Bye. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I'm okay. Look, I need a favor. I know that it's a lot to ask, but can you just ask for the week. Just need some time. Yeah. No, I'm not coming in today. Thank you. Thank you. I owe you one.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me for our show tonight. Our topic this evening is a familiar one. It is incredibly persistent, yet naturally forgettable. It is the distraction. Distracted from my purpose, I was unaware of what my worth is. I was writing, distracted from my purpose, I was unaware of what my worth is. I was writing scriptures on the wall, a synonym for worthless. I was not admitting what good work is. I felt like the opposite of God. There were times where I thought that I was being punished, not considering that I was being watched. See, there were these instances where I thought that I was being punished, not realizing it was guilt I held in heart. Distracted from my purpose cause my job, distracted from my purpose cause my routine, distracted from my purpose for facade, distracted from my purpose for some new dream, distracted till I had to call on, distracted from the purpose that you gave me, because you said that the discipline I choose to sit within would evolve me. You said it would evolve me. Distracted from my purpose, I was unaware of what my worth is. I was writing scriptures on the wall. I was listening for worth me.
Or you can quit, but you can't go back. So what are you gonna do? Fail? Failure. Failure. No. Look, I really don't want to fail. Okay? What are they gonna say about me? They're probably gonna say that I peaked. I missed my moment, and I'm not as good as I once was. I listened to what everybody else had to say. And no offense, but they didn't even follow their dreams. It's like listening to someone tell you about marriage that isn't married. Like, how are they even supposed to know? What am I supposed to do now? No, really. What am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do when I feel like I'm so far away from everything I thought I knew about myself? I have nothing or no one to tell me how to get out of this mess. All I have is this stupid podcast. And all I feel now is more guilt about what I'm not doing with my life. Honestly, I'm angry, and I'm pissed, and I'm tired of doing everything by myself, taking care of everybody else and making a living at the same time. I just want to be an artist, and I don't care. I don't care if it never gives me another dime, or if it pays for every high rise in every major city. I just want to be me! I don't know what to do. Hey, God. Look, I know we haven't... I know we haven't talked in a while. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do, man. I mean, I feel like I'm backed up against a wall here. I mean, you gave me everything that I prayed for. I'm still not happy. What am I supposed to do? I mean, maybe I was looking for something other than just financial stability. If you could just help me. Please, 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 please. If you could just tell me what to do. Listen, I know I'm sorry. Just help me, anything, please. Just tell me what to do.
Trust me enough to start. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me for our last episode of the week. It is bittersweet for me to be ending this specific segment with you all, but I am appreciative of the time we spent learning one another. And you've just been doing so great. I feel compelled, almost called, to give you a few last words of encouragement. You know, when you're on this winding path of faith and its minimal understanding, know that it was not designed to be predictable. It's difficult and it demands trust. In fact, it's that exact same trust you've allowed to get you exactly where you are thus far. So embrace the mundane, endure the uncertainty for a time while you allow those hardships to grow your faith. Then one day, you will master the restraints of this day-to-day life. And to the voices, I know all too well about those voices. Know that they were always meant to be temporary. And it's when you start having answers to those voices that you will become permanent. You already have everything that you have ever needed. So, ladies and gentlemen, my final question to you is, how will you use it?